Hi, let's just talk about the hypnotic gastric band, hypnotic gastric balloon. The big in thing at the moment for hypnotherapists to learn. And there are quite a few systems out there. But most of those systems have one thing in common. They take weeks to do. Several sessions over 3, 4 or even 5 weeks. Let's just have a think about this. If you went into hospital to have a real gastric band, you go in and the operation happens, boom, there and then, done. You're not going back over weeks to get the operation finished. Okay? The concept is, bam, it's done. Now, a lot of these other systems, you read scripts. Pre-set scripts. One size fits nobody. Sorry, one size fits everybody. I shouldn't say nobody because they obviously fit some people. I don't use scripts. The system that I use with these advanced techniques, I find out what the person's problems are and I work eliminating those problems. I don't talk to them about you shouldn't eat this, you shouldn't eat that, you shouldn't blah blah blah. I don't give them nutritional advice, although I do in actual fact have an NVQ4 nutritional therapist diploma. Most people actually know what they should be eating or shouldn't be eating. So I don't say don't eat fats, don't do this, don't do that, don't have burgers, don't have kebabs. Rubbish. If they are following a gastric balloon, gastric band, where the amount of food is considerably reduced, the calorific value they're eating is vastly reduced, full stop. So if they want to have a burger and it fills them and it's 400 calories, so what? It's not eating 3 or 4 burgers, large fries and a large milkshake, 1600 calories. It's a quarter of the calories. And why do people fail? Why do people? Because diets fail. Every diet that everybody goes on fails. Or else they wouldn't be coming to see you for a gastric band or a balloon. Changing the way they eat from 1600 calories or more to 400 calories, wow, fantastic. Yeah, they know what a healthy diet should be. You can encourage them. You see, with the gastric band, people coming to me at 9 o'clock in the morning, by 2 o'clock in the afternoon, it's done. It takes the same amount of time as the other people, 4, 5 hours. Oh, but there's none of this stupid thing. Lay on the couch, let's put some sounds on of an operation. Put a gown on and pretend to be doing an operation. What load of... I'm sorry, I'm going off onto one. Why on earth do you need theatricals? Deal with their problems. Because the techniques I use get rid of carb cravings. The techniques I use get rid of binge eating. The concept of secret eating. Clearing the kids' plates. Portion size or portion control, whatever you want to call it. It gets rid of snacking or picking, grazing. Builds self-confidence. The number of times I get people sat there saying, I eat because I'm ugly. I'm undesirable, so I eat. I'm just a fat, greedy cow. And someone actually said that to me. Brought me close to tears that was her opinion of herself. It's not what someone else had said to her. It's what she called herself. All she wanted to do was be thin. Thin. Not fat. Thin. You see, when people come to me, we don't actually talk about being fat. We don't talk about being overweight. I never actually ask them how heavy they are. I mean, if someone comes into me and they're a size 12 and they want to be a size 8, no, I'm not going to do that. But if someone wants and needs to lose 2, 3, 4 stone, whatever that is in kilos, excuse me, I will work with them. And the same with the gastric balloon. And by the way, the gastric balloon can be done in 3 hours and it's nearly as effective as the band. So, if you're interested in learning a technique where someone will come into you first thing in the morning, 4 to 5 hours later, they will go away, totally in control of their eating, not snacking, not binging, control of portion size, no secret eating, not eating fat, all of those things that they want to get rid of and can't. And also the fact that they're not being, you know, a lot of people, they feel that they're missing out. They're deprived. Oh, I can't eat a burger. I can't have fish and chips. I can't have this. I can't have that. Oh, with my system, they can. It's just that they are so controlled by volume that if they try to overeat, they will physically be sick. Physically be sick. They're controlled to about a mug full of food 3 times a day, evenly spaced out. Each of those mugful of food is about 350, 400 calories. So they're not counting calories down. They actually have to try and work out getting 400 calories in a mug. It makes them really think about what they're eating. And I do get people, they phone me up and they say, Richard, I've got this and I've worked out it's only about 320 calories. What should I do? Oh, grated cheese on top then. I can have cheese. Yes, of course you can. Or they'll phone up and they've got a breakfast and oh Richard, it's what shall I do? Slap a spoonful of sugar on it, put some golden syrup on it, bring your calories up, it don't matter, just as long as you get your right number of calories. Because the whole concept of the way I do it is it's designed to keep people above that basal metabolic rate. And when they're above that basal metabolic rate, their body loses fat efficiently. Fall below that basal metabolic rate all the time, and your body holds on to fat and starts burning lean tissue. And they need the lean tissue to burn the fat. So one bit of nutritional advice they do get is every one of those 3 feeds a day, they're not meals, they become feeds, because feeds sets up a whole different thing. I'll come back to feeds. Each and every one of those feeds has to have a protein content. Protein helps you stay fuller longer. Oh, one thing on. We also take away hunger. Yeah, take away hunger. See, this system is just unbelievable. But coming back to the concept of feeds. When we feed our dog, we feed our cat, we feed our rabbit, set amount of food, and the dog stays fit, healthy, doesn't put on weight. We've got a baby, and we're feeding it in a bottle. So many units of water, so many scoops of milk. Set amount and the baby's happy, fine. Feeds. Feeds sets up a whole different process. We're having a feed because we need to feed our body, as opposed to food, because most of the time food has been the enemy. People go out from this with a totally new mindset. It's just an unbelievably powerful system. If you want to call me and talk to me about it, please do. But it's one of the most advanced systems out there. You don't read script. You learn techniques that deal with specific eating problems, and then you fit them round the person. You don't read a script. You don't give them nutritional advice. You don't make them wait 4 or 5 weeks to get the end product because you're using CBT on them. They're in, out, problem sorted. If you're interested in this incredibly powerful system, give us a call.